I didn't realise what a great career FM can actually be and the opportunities it brings to you. So when I had the chance, I took my moment and grabbed hold of it.
FM is an industry that is very much seen at the bottom of the food chain and amongst other industries. So you need to have a voice.
There is a world of opportunity for women, and the only barriers are really within yourself now, and your own self-confidence and your own self-belief.
Quite often for women in this industry, they worry about the small parts of a role that they can't do. They don't think about what they can do. And sometimes they don't always have the faith in themselves that their bosses have in them.
It's very easy to want to keep control and to want to micromanage situations. But to me that is flawed. You need to be able to delegate. You need for those people around you to take responsibility for what they do. And you also need to have the time and the airspace oneself to strategize, to think about the future and not get pulled down into the weeds.
It's about really striving and learning and constantly adapting and changing and discovering what's possible out there. The challenges that face the young people entering the industry is it's fast moving. It's never the same. Technology is changing. Our industry is changing exponentially. And if you rest on your laurels and you think it's just gonna sweep you up with it, that's just not the case.
There are some caveats and there are some barriers and there are some challenges.
I hope to accomplish to be an added value for the company, maybe on an international basis.
I hope to connect people together, to partner up and to create a better organization for everyone.
I want to be able to add value for people and organizations.
Different things happened along the way. I thought I knew exactly where I was going to be. I started off as a trainee quantity surveyor. I became qualified to the RICS and thought that would be my career.
My own career, I started as an admin assistant. I landed in an FM job. I didn't really know what it meant and what it was.
It is important that we educate young people, that we bring in more young people, more young professionals into the profession.
Over the years, the profession has changed so much, but it's given so many more possibilities.
The future of our profession is in the hands of young professionals, so in the hands of students, and, in my opinion, in the hands of more female within the FM profession.
Women can actually achieve in today's society where it's more about how can we achieve something together. I think in the long run they can actually achieve a lot.
I believe that every man or woman can work in the work field that they wish to work in.
Working with women brings new ideas onto the table and it leads to better solutions.
We always have the two sides, of course. We have the voice that thinks that we can do it all, and then there's the voice of doubt. And I think there's enough people out there that want to fuel the voice of doubt. And we have to kind of believe in ourselves and really seek out other people to help us through that time.
You have to go swimming with the sharks, and you have to learn how to behave in that environment. And it is quite an aggressive environment. But you learn how to do it and then you come out of it. But you come out of it when it's right for you to come out of it. And this is about knowing your moral compass. So learn the trade, learn what you need to do and get out when the time is right.
I had changes of boss and new opportunities came up. I had the opportunity to work on strategy. I had the opportunity to transfer from commercial into operations. Had the opportunity to work overseas. It was only by taking those chances that I got the career that I've got today.
Fear is a massive stumbling block for all of us at any age in any walk of life. And I think oftentimes it hinders you and it becomes your limiting factor all the time. If you were afraid to travel to a new country, then you miss the opportunity to learn about a new culture and a different way of doing things. If you're afraid to try on technology or try on hard services, then you're going to limit your capability and you're going to limit your exposure and you're going to limit your learning. But most importantly, you're going to limit your experiences.
I think young women today need a network within the organisation. We have our external customers who are king, but we also have our internal customers, and people tend to forget about the internal customers. And we need all those different people within the organisation to help our role and make our work more effective.
Despite the great progress that we've made over the last 40 years or so in encouraging women to take leadership roles, there are still some barriers. So I think young women can really challenge these barriers. And for me, it's absolutely about not defining yourself by those barriers, being refused to be defined that way and to challenge others not to define you that way. So firstly, it is all about hard work and it is a competitive environment, the workplace, so you absolutely have to be the best. So one of the ways to break down the barriers that you may perceive is actually to put a lot of effort into doing a really, really excellent job. I found over my career that actually being the best person in the room made my gender irrelevant. So I think the main thing you need to do if you're facing those barriers is make sure you are absolutely, without question, the best person in the room every day. So you have to bring your A game every day.
If you put your fear first and your passion second, then you're never going to be happy. And really that's what it's all about, is finding happiness in your work.
Focus on what you can do and don't dwell on what you can't do.
Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships.
So if you're thinking about your next career move and you may be a little worried that you're not quite ready for it, you're not 100% ready for it, my advice would be to go for it, because actually you'll probably find that you are ready for it. And so have that confidence to seize the moment, look for those opportunities, create those opportunities, and then take those opportunities for yourself.
My name is Susan Boyle and I manage this. And 3 more just like it.